Good Monday morning to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. We're kicking things off with some showers. We'll have passing clouds as well, so sun breaks. We'll have seasonal temperatures to kick off the week and for at least half of the week, so we'll call it most of the week. We are going to have more seasonal conditions, and what I mean by that, highs in the 50s instead of highs in the 60s like what we saw on Sunday. In case you were wondering about the mountains, we're only going to have light mountain snow totals through the week. We just don't have a lot of moisture in place, even though we'll have an unsettled weather pattern. Something to look forward to. Looking more and more likely that we're going to have sunshine this weekend. Also warmer conditions. I'm talking in the 60s. A few spots may even hit 70 by the end of the weekend. And since today is the last day of March, let's talk about how we fared in terms of our rain totals. SeaTac actually above normal month to date, not including today, over 5 inches of rain. Normal is a little over 4 inches of rain. So with that being said, we're still below our yearly rain totals of where we should be. But you see for the monthly departure, not just for SeaTac, Bellingham and Hoquiam as well, it was above normal. Our temperatures, morning lows and afternoon highs, near normal as well. So we'll see how much rain we get today, but not expecting anything major. No drought-breaking rain by any means, but we're getting there. The big picture, the reason why we are going to have unsettled weather, at least for a couple of days. You see this area, this spinning, this counterclockwise spin in the open Pacific. It's an area of low pressure, and it's going to send showers and rotate showers over the west coast. But the bulk of the moisture is going to be more so to the south of us, into Oregon and then northern California, as it eventually moves ashore over portions of the Pacific Northwest, more so to the south of us. So the upper air weather pattern, at least through the middle half of the week, going to keep things cool, showery, but then things will start to change. We'll turn the page to the second half of the work week, and then we're going to have some big changes. A ridge of high pressure is going to build over the area, so each day will get milder, and then we'll turn to a dry weather pattern. And this ridge is essentially just going to block any systems from moving into our area. And with that being said, that's going to translate to, as I mentioned, sunshine, also temperatures above normal. Until then, we're going to have seasonal temperatures. Normal for this time of year for Seattle, a high near 56 with a low near 41. So you see it's pretty seasonal. Each and every day we'll have a mix of sun. We'll have clouds, so sun breaks with some daily showers. Wednesday, especially Tuesday night and into Wednesday, we could have some convergence showers setting up near the convergence zone. So that means we could have more persistent rain, at least for portions of Puget Sound, for a couple of hours. But these are really going to be more hit or miss each and every day. And as I mentioned, over the weekend, looking really, really nice. Even today, we're doing fine. We have some sunshine out there, but we do have showers that are starting to lift to the north, and they will be hit or miss. The heaviest rain, once again, going to be to the south. A beautiful view atop Hurricane Ridge. You can see some of that snow melt there. Not expecting much in the way of heavy snow by any means. And then a beautiful view from our Queen Anne camera. We have high clouds, mid-level clouds, as well as some low clouds, but generally speaking, we just have filtered sunshine. Highs today, as I mentioned, going to be closer to normal. Yesterday, Seattle hit a high near 63 degrees. So we'll be close to 10 degrees cooler today versus yesterday. It's also going to be pretty breezy at times, south wind around 10 miles per hour, except for areas near Everett northward. That's where we could have sustained winds between about 15 to 20 miles per hour, but we don't have any wind alerts to tell you about. Tonight's temperatures near normal, 41, which is where we should be this time of year, except maybe the southwest interior, the South Sound, maybe near Shelton in the mid and upper 30s. And then tomorrow we'll have 50s once again. Timing wise of the rain, so we'll likely just have scattered showers. As you see, a better chance for some steadier rain the closer you get to Oregon. Here's 5:30. You're heading home, not going to have anything super impactful, not going to have anything super impactful in the passes as well. Here's this evening, tonight, most of the rain falling generally from the South Sound and southward, but even then you see it's not widespread. Then we get into Tuesday morning. You see some showers starting to move in north to south. That area of low pressure now moving over Oregon. It's going to eventually rotate and then move inland, moving inland over Oregon, and most of the precipitation, most of the moisture will go with it. Tuesday morning, mid to late morning, you see some more passing showers, and we start to heat things up during the day, and that will at least help provide some of that lift for some showers to develop over the area. This is what I was talking about in terms of the convergence zone. Likely going to set up somewhere over Snohomish County or King County, and so that's where we'll have that better chance for at least some more persistent rain into Wednesday. But even then, you see it's very spotty, as well as some sun breaks in the mix. So as I mentioned, it's not going to be a washout by any means. In fact, our rain totals, estimated rain totals through Wednesday evening, you see 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to 1/2 of an inch. Localized spots could get more than that if we do get that convergence setting up. But basically from Skagit County northward, really not going to see anything super heavy, and none of us will, but the accumulations will be much lighter there. Not expecting any major snow totals up in the mountains, at least not through Wednesday evening, but after Wednesday, we're not going to have anything falling. We're going to start to dry things out thanks to that ridge. You see a couple of inches at the passes. Some of the higher mountains, the volcano peaks, we could get a couple of more inches. Looking ahead to the weekend, the Tulip Festival couldn't be more perfect. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s, pushing 70 degrees for Skagit Valley and near Mount Vernon. So really looking lovely. The models have been very consistent showing that. And then even beyond the 7-day forecast, we are going to have temperatures above normal. That's what the weather forecast, the Climate Prediction Center, is showing, that we are going to have these favorable conditions for warmer than normal conditions as well. And then we would have maybe drier than normal conditions. But as we head into the middle half of the month, things will start to change. Let's take this full, and I want to show you the 7-day forecast as we head throughout the next couple of days. We are going to have temperatures the next few days at least closer to normal, between about 51 to about 56 depending on your location. And then we're going to have temperatures start to get above normal. You see mostly sunny skies, low and mid 60s to about 70 degrees. Hope you have a fabulous day. You can always find the latest on King 5 Plus and king5.com.